what a big week we have had here at Maker's Gonna Learn. How many of you guys tuned in yesterday to see our Pro 2 course reveal?
I'd say a lot.
Raise your hand.
I'd say a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So how many of you guys purchased the course, and how many of you spent like so many hours last night, no sleep, crafting from all of those projects? I want to know what you have already made, what you're inspired to make.
Which one was your favorite?
Yeah, which was your favorite? I want to know all of this stuff. Just so you know, guys, like, we're so excited about this course and everything that we've got going on. We have so many sales going on right now, don't we, Rachel?
Oh, yes, we do indeedy.
Like, we want you guys to be as excited about things as we are. So we have our year membership to Maker's Gonna Learn, which of course gets you over 1,700 cut files, over 250. Actually, that number may be even closer to 300 now with our release yesterday.
I would say so.
Did you guys see the font release yesterday? We didn't even talk about that because we were so Pro 2 course heavy.
True.
Guy, well, first of all, Becca is clearly the best font out of all of those.
Becca got her a font.
I did get a font. Anyway, so if you didn't check those out, then do that. Anyway, so the year membership gets you, the cut files, over 250 fonts, excuse me. It gets you a free commercial license to sell your products, projects, whatever, that you're using our files for. And then it also gets you 3 free courses, that are really beneficial, especially if you're starting a business. Also, if you're not, though, I mean, it's not just, they're really good. They're fantastic courses.
Yeah, good to learn no matter what.
Yeah, so with that year membership, right now we are running a special $20 off the year membership using code MAKE, M-A-K-E. We have everything on sale, Rachel. It's like a madhouse clearance sale here right now.
It's like a get it while it's gone type of deal. I mean, we got a ton of stuff.
So both of our pro courses, Pro 1 and Pro 2 course, you can use code PRO2020 and get $20 off either of those. Or we have a bundle with Pro 1 and Pro 2, and you can get $50 off that bundle. There's no code necessary for that. So that's amazing. Do we have the link for that, Rachel? Did you drop it?
Yeah, I popped all of it.
Look at Rachel. She's ahead of me. Woo! Sorry, we have a monsoon going on out here, and I just noticed it.
Everybody's car windows are shut.
Squirrel. Anyway, in addition to those sales, we also have a sale on our summit, guys. We started working on those projects. We didn't even take a break from Pro 2 preparation to summit. It kind of like overlapped, which is really funny.
We keep calling summit projects Pro 2 projects because we're still in the mindset. But guys, it's just so much at you. We got the whole passport.
So it's Tanner literally messaged us this morning and said, guys, we got to get some organic video content put together and videoed before we start working on Summit. He said, I looked at the calendar and it just doesn't make sense. And we're like, but we're really excited about Summit too.
Yeah. And organic videos, guys, are the 3 that you guys see that are polished and pre-recorded on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
And we're about to run out of them. And Tanner was like, guys, I know we're really excited, but we can't forget
I have to concentrate.
Yeah.
Anyway, so for that Summit, which is in the end of March, we're really looking forward to that as well. But we have a $20 off coupon code for that too. And that coupon code is Passport 2020. We'll go over those again for sure. But yeah, everything's on sale. Take advantage of it. Oh my goodness. What is everyone saying? What have they made? Are they saying anything about Pro 2?
Oh yeah, everybody's so excited.
Okay.
And Miss Angie said, new to the channel, what is the Pro 2 course?
The Pro 2 course.
Yeah,
Rachel, if you can just take that for a second. I have
something
in my eyeball.
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Well, guys, the Pro 2 course is an amazing course that we just launched yesterday with, what is it, like 20 amazing projects for yourself, for your home, for other people. And guys, what they're built to do is to let you guys become pros with Cricut. And that's not to say that it's just for advanced Cricut makers. You could definitely have a maker who's a little bit younger who just got their Cricut. And that is amazing for beginners as well. All we want you guys to do is to be able to do different things while crafting. Some of them, guys, one of the projects has nothing to do with a Cricut. honestly.
Which one is that?
It's the
sublimation. Yeah.
Because Tanner said, I know that this is a Cricut Pro course, but I know that these amazing crafty men and women want to know how to sublimate, and I want to show it to them.
Guys, so we are geeking out over it.
All of them, I don't think we could pick a favorite. This Pro 2 course has, I think, leveled you guys up and the team up so much. We're so excited about all of them.
Yeah, but like Rachel said, she touched on it. Don't feel threatened by the fact that it's called a Pro 2 course. I mean, I am very confident that if you just bought your maker today, just took your maker out of the box, you just, like, you've never had a Cricut before, that you could open that up, pull up our Pro 2 course, and then make every single thing that we made, because we give such in-depth instruction, teaching you guys how to do that. In addition to that, guys, I want to mention our resource guide. We had the tutorial guide. It was available yesterday, right, Rachel?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So our resource guide that we were talking about yesterday is available now too. So if you already have the Pro 2 course, that is available under courses, right, Rachel?
It is indeed.
We will show you guys that for sure. Oh yeah, go ahead. Rachel's going to show you.
I was going to look for that resource guide. I think
it's under courses.
Okay.
If you want to switch over, we can show them.
Sure. I'll let you. You want to do it? I'll let you do it.
Sure. Okay, so it's under courses here. You would select the Die Cutting Pro 2 course if you have already purchased it. And then scroll down.
You see all those amazing videos.
Yeah, all of these videos that you guys can see. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I'm so excited about it. But down here, you see the Pro 2 ebook, which was available yesterday. It's like 241 pages.
She's a honker.
Y'all, Sin worked like crazy on this. I mean,
Special shout out to Sin.
Sin just knocked it out of the park with that project.
Amen.
And then this resource guide, that is available as of today. We worked to get that ready for you. It has all of the supplies. So the other PDF for the project has every single supply list. It's a comprehensive supply list for the entire course in the back of it. And then this breaks it down per project. So it's available 2 places for you guys. But it just gives you resources, tips, and tricks for doing each individual project. So it's such a pretty little booklet that they've put together. I am just loving it. I kind of want to print it out. Anyway, so many fun little tips and tricks that are available for you guys for this Pro 2 course. So we'll go out of that. Rachel, did you want to add anything about that?
You nailed it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. And we have a question right now. Miss Carol wants you to talk a little bit about the summits and that passport too, because she's really excited about the summits there. I know that you have the tab up here. So she's right here. Oh, and guys, it says 00, but it's not really 00.
Yeah.
And so this is like a summit passport. So you guys know our summits that we have in the spring, summer, and the fall. And this is kind of like buy 2 get 1 free type of amazing deal here. So you can register and book your ticket and get access to the spring, summer, and the fall summits all together. And it shows you what's included, the dates that we have here, and all the amazing fun. I mean, and we have a special little link here if you already have your spring ticket, but you want to get your summer and fall, you can absolutely do that too. So that's just like an amazing way to be able to get the best deal for all of the summits. So that's we love our summit passport. I'll pop the link back down there for you guys as well.
Yeah, and if you guys are just jumping on, we do have that the coupon code for our summits to use the coupon code passport 2020, and you get $20 off of that summit. So amazing value.
Everything's on sale.
Yeah, for real. Okay, guys, let's jump into our project for a little bit. So, well, if you want to put the camera back on me for just a second, I've not even talked about our project. I'm so excited about Pro 2 and all of the sales and everything that we have going on. So this is the little project that we're doing today. Guys, look how cute this is. Oh my gosh.
It's way cuter because her daughter Fallon, that you all got to see yesterday, in the picture, she modeled this for us, and she is just the best.
You guys are going to get tired of seeing Fallon because she's going to be she's very cooperative when I take her picture, so it's really quick and easy to do that. And so I'm going to be utilizing that girl for a lot. She's really cute too.
You better.
Yeah. Anyway, so these are 2 cut files. Maker's going to learn cut files that we have put together for this specific project, and then we've just add this adorable little trim to it. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. This is a print and cut heat transfer vinyl. If you guys have never used print and cut heat transfer vinyl or just print and cut vinyl at all, oh my gosh, I didn't even know about it for quite some time. Like I was crafting for a little bit before I even knew about it, and when this came on my radar, it like totally changed everything. It's amazing, and I really like it because I feel like it's thinner. It's a thinner material than regular iron-on heat transfer. Don't you think so, Rachel?
I think so, and I mean the possibilities are endless because you don't just have to look at a cut file and think of how many layers of vinyl or iron-on you have to layer,
right?
Because it's a print and cut.
I mean, right now we would be at 3 different layers. We would have the gray, we'd have the black, we would have this pink. And just like lining all of that up is totally doable. And Rachel has some amazing videos showing you guys how to do that. But this is just super easy. And I like easy.
I like easy too.
Yeah. Anyway, so what I said about it being a thinner material, that's a good thing in my book.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like, you don't like pick at it. It doesn't have that feel. Like, a lot of times you'll wear a shirt and you can feel it like hitting things, or you feel like it's gonna peel up, and I feel like
or it looks awkward on because it's a little bit thicker. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, or like it will crease weird, and the crease will stay in there. Yeah. That's not true all the time. It's just sometimes. Anyway, so this is actually New Fun. It's for dark fabrics. But New Fun printable heat transfer vinyl, and we get this from Amazon. Rachel, do you know how much we pay for it?
I think it depends on how many pages.
Yeah,
you can get a giant pack, or not such.
That's true. Pack. I think the smallest pack ends up being almost $1 a sheet, which in hindsight is not super cheap. But the bigger pack that you get, the more economical it is for sure.
And I have to address some questions here.
Okay.
Let me see. I guess Judy and Paxton. If any of you are having trouble accessing your course and you bought it, email customer service immediately. They are here to help 100%. They will help you out as soon as possible. But ma'am, this is not the best place to ask those types of questions. So definitely email hi@makersgonnalearn.com and they will get you going as soon as possible. And then we had a great question.
Yeah.
Ms. Sharon said, which would you say is better, Pro 1 and 2 or the Summits? And I have my opinion. I'm wanting Becca's too. But I personally think that Pro 1 and 2 as the bundle, if you got them together, would be a little bit more valuable than one Summit. And that is because the Summit is 10 amazing projects. It's live with us, and then you're watching those pre-recorded videos. It's a ton of fun, a lot of good answers to your questions. But Pro 1 and 2 together, what is that, like 40 projects? And they're pro level projects. It's amazing for the value. It's amazing for how much you guys can level up your crafting. So I mean, both of them are great products, but I'm going Pro 1 and 2.
So I don't know, like project quality, I feel like is pretty like level across the board with that. It's not like one set of projects is a better quality or a different vibe or whatever. I feel like it's just, I don't know. That shouldn't be a determining factor. I feel like Summit is more. If you were with us live on Black Friday, I feel like Summit is, and I've never participated in a Summit, so this is just my interpretation of what it's going to be like. So Rachel will have to confirm, but in my head, I feel like a Summit is going to be more like the fun vibe that Black Friday event had. Now, we're going to do so much more crafting on the Summit than we did with Black Friday, but it's just that upbeat, fun vibe, community type event. Yep. And I wouldn't want to miss it.
No, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's great. So, I mean, both are great, And the transfer paper, Becca, where is their awesome transfer paper from?
It's from 651, and this is actually called a heat transfer mask. So it is specifically for things like this printable heat transfer vinyl. Guys, if this didn't have like the little hearts on it, all of this is connected to the sloth, so we wouldn't even need a transfer sheet. But because we do have these little hearts, we could technically place each individual one. I personally feel like that would be a nightmare because I want it to be perfect. Like if you didn't care about the actual look of it being like if this were over here and you were fine with that and just randomly placing those hearts, then place them. But this is so much easier. Go for this stuff. So 651 heat transfer mask. Are there any other questions?
I don't think so. What's the HTV called?
This printable HTV?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the new fun. We got it from Amazon. Can you get this at craft stores, Rachel?
I haven't seen it in craft stores, but again, I haven't been looking.
I haven't seen it in craft stores either.
I get it in 2 days from Amazon, and it's always here. We usually get the big pack, so we keep them for a while, so, you know.
They have it for white fabric, and they have it for dark fabric. I honestly, like, I feel like I always use the dark fabric, whether it's a light fabric or not. Personal preference, you guys weigh in on that. Can you see a difference on, like, if using dark on light? Now, I know if you were using a dark shirt and you used the light fabric transfer, that would make a difference. But I don't think the opposite is true. I could be wrong. We always just use the dark, right?
Yeah, we do. We always use the dark, yeah. I don't think there's a difference. I did that really great video of testing a bunch of them. I did light ones and dark ones, and I didn't find a difference. So I've just been getting it for dark. I don't know why. That's just what we've been buying. It's been working, you know.
Okay, well, if there are no other questions about Pro Course or our website, or not our website, our membership, yearly membership, any of these questions, then we'll just jump into Design Space and show you guys how we put these two files together.
Sounds great to me.
Okay.
Let's do it. Look at that. Oh, guys, this is 2 different ones.
Yes,
two different.
Two different.
Yes, they're so cute.
Super cute. So because we are working, oh, this is something else I wanted to point out.
You want me to switch it back to you?
No, it's okay. I'll just talk. If you are making this particular cut file, print and cut, whatever, for a larger shirt, you would have to slice it because of Design Space restrictions with what they allow you to print and cut. The 6.75 by 9.25. If you wanted it any bigger than that, to put like on an adult shirt or something like that, then you would have to slice it. So that's one reason we chose this small shirt too. Another is because we have a willing, adorable model.
True.
Anyway, so keep that in mind when you're doing print and cut, especially with heat transfer vinyls. Okay, so we have this adorable image, and I'm going to show you guys how to put it together. They are on Maker. Did you pull that up?
I pulled it up. I can go find it again. Yeah, we were right here. So you just got to go to your cut files, and then they're the brand new ones, which is great.
Yes, from our Valentine release.
We have an awesome tab that just takes you to the brand new cut files. If this will ever load. Looky there. Take me there. It's your shirt.
How
Look back
convenient.
up. It's your shirt.
It's so cute.
So they're just right there for you, Becca.
Okay, thank you, Rachel.
Absolutely.
Okay, so here they are. All of these super fun. When did we release these 2 weeks ago, or was it 3?
I think it was 2. It wasn't 3 weeks ago. There's no way.
I think it was 2. But I've seen you guys, so many people in our Facebook group, which, by the way, if you didn't know, is a wonderful benefit of being a member of Makers Gonna Learn. Our Facebook group is amazing. But I've seen so many of you guys post some adorable projects with these cut files. I'm glad they're inspiring you. So here's our little sloth. It's adorable. And then up here was our adorable cut file. So
I have no idea how Becca just kind of like put these together. It's like it was made to be this cut file.
Right.
But Becca just, I don't know, it was awesome.
But I mean, at the same time, I love that it's actually 2 separate, because I think, obviously, you can use this sloth for so many different other things. It doesn't have to just be for Valentine's Day or whatever. You can attach the sloth to a heart by itself. I think it would be cute hugging a heart like sideways. Or you can put it on so many other things. So I love that it wasn't just a Valentine themed sloth. I know you guys love sloths. Okay, so we're going to upload these files here, if I can remember where they are. It's probably been a while. Give me just a second to scroll through here. Oh, there they are. So we've got the sloth, we have the adorable. If you didn't know, you guys, we can upload 2 files at one time, which is convenient. So I have selected both of them, and I'm going to press Insert Image. Let's hide this cutie for just a second. Not that one. We'll hide this one. There we go. Okay, so you can tell we've done a couple of things to this that I'm going to show you guys how to do. First of all, this sizing is not correct at all. I'll have to change that in just a second, but I want it big so that I can see it because the computer's so far away.
Yeah, you gotta make it big, Becca.
It's so far away.
You gotta see it.
Okay, so one thing that I did was I rotated this sloth. You can see his hand placement is a little different than in the image. Let me just put that back up. I didn't delete it, did I? No. We'll put him over here. So he's rotated just a little bit, and to rotate him, you can go up to the top panel and change the degree with which you want to rotate it, or you can just use this top right hand arrow and rotate him just a little bit there so that it looks like he's really just hanging from those letters.
Like he's meant to be there.
It's sort of perfect.
Yeah.
I think they did it. I don't know. It seemed like it was just for me. Okay, and then another thing that I did, you can see that my sloth is a little bit lighter color. I wanted him to be a little bit lighter gray just because I wanted the contrast on the shirt to be more. If you like this super dark gray sloth, leave him as is. If you want to change him, then over in the right hand panel, you'll see where the layers are. I'm going to select the layer that has his body color in it. Then I can go up to the top next to where it says line type and cut, and you can see that gray color. I'm going to select that. And I can make him whatever color I want. If you want a blue sloth, you can have a blue sloth.
Wow.
Right? He is special.
What a statement.
He is special. Also, brown sloths are a thing.
They are.
They are.
Becca, I love
He looks
sloths.
sick. Yeah, my
He
sister-in-law.
looks sick.
He does. My sister-in-law loves sloths. He looks less sick. Anyway.
He's cute. That's a good color. We're getting not sick.
But not cute on a pink shirt.
No,
so that's why I
no.
stuck with gray. Anyway, so you can select these kind of predetermined colors up here or go down to advanced like I did, and be able to manipulate it a little bit more. This is not even close to the same color. It doesn't matter. We'll get there. That's part of the problem with selecting your own colors. We're going to leave him. It's okay. I've showed you guys how to change it.
Now you can pick your perfect non-sick color for your sloth.
Yeah. Okay, so another thing that I did, you guys can see this has extra hearts in the file that I have uploaded just now. And so, I mean, you could definitely leave that and just make it look like the hearts are falling on him. That's super cute, but I just wanted to take them out. So to do that, I will select over in the right-hand panel the layer that has all the little hearts, and then I'm going to go down to the bottom right hand corner of the screen where it says contour and press contour. Now I can go in and select the hearts that I don't want on there. You can see as I'm pressing those, they're disappearing from that specific layer. I'm going to get that one too. I think that may be all of them. There's one on his leg, but it doesn't really matter. We'll just move it over a little bit. Well, maybe not. We'll get rid of him too.
Just get rid of the little
I
hole.
know. Okay. And so the last thing that we did with manipulating this specific file in Design Space was change the color of the hearts. We did have a pink shirt with pink trimming, and so the red hearts just looked a little bit different on the shirt. If you're one of those people, in general, I'm inclined to think that on Valentine's Day, any assortment, any compilation of pinks and reds is suitable for Valentine's Day. So if you're in that frame of mind like me, then keep it red. If you want to change them, then just make sure that you have selected that heart layer and then go up in that color drop down menu. My goodness, that word was not coming to me. And then select whatever color you want. So now that we have all of that changed and it's ready for printing, we have to do one last thing. As is, if I hit make it right now, it's going to put it into so many different layers.
Not fun.
No. It's because it's set to cut right now. It's not set to print then cut.
Mm-hmm.
So when I select, just kidding. Let's press that back arrow really quick to undo that. I'm going to select every single one of these layers. So all 4 of these layers, you can see over in the right-hand panel, they are selected. Now that they're selected, I can press flatten. And when I press flatten, first of all, it makes it all one layer. And second of all, it makes it a print and cut automatically. Isn't that amazing?
Fun? I love it. Cricut is so smart.
Fantastic. You can see up here in the right-hand panel, I have this little caution telling me that my image is too big. Design Space is nice enough to remind you what the limitations are. I would love to know why they limit you that way.
Same. I mean, I get why knife blade projects can only be 11 inches wide because of your stars you have to move. Like, I can get the concept behind that.
Yeah.
But this one, I just straight up don't understand.
I don't either.
I guess it might be because normal people's printers can't go larger than 8.5 by 11, but still, this
but
is
you
like
can make
smaller.
this 8.5 by 11.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so the reason that it's throwing that is because my image is too big. So I just need to make it smaller. There we go. And then I would hit make it. I'm going to get rid of this one and then we'll pull this one back in because the size I know is absolutely perfect for this specific shirt. So I'm going to hit make it. It's going to send it onto one mat, which is nice. And you see that it has this paper here with the registration marks on it. That's exactly how it's going to print out of your printer. So what I'm going to do is press continue and then send to my printer, and it's going to print out.
And Becca, Marianne has a great question.
Yep.
She says, what is the difference between flatten and weld?
That is a really good question. So, weld, you use weld a lot when you are using text specifically, but flatten...
It's like for print and cut purposes. I don't think I've ever used flatten on a non-print and cut, project. But
yeah, no, I don't
weld
think
is
I have
good
either.
For a ton of things. And weld is good for like SVGs that you want to just kind of cut and move on with life. I don't think personally you can flatten anything and then cut it. I think flatten is only for the purpose of printing than cutting. I could be wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah, weld is when you join like multiple layers together to create one shape.
Just like when you kern a cursive text and then you weld it together so that kerned word will cut as one word. And then if I were to flatten that, it would just assume that I wanted to just print it and then cut it.
Yeah, flatten is specifically for making things into a print and cut. Like, I think that's its sole purpose, honestly. Okay, so we have it printed. I did pre-print it just to make sure that we don't have like any weird glitches because we have been known to have printer problems. So if you already have yours printed, then you can go up here to the right where it says I have already printed and click that. And then let's see here. We're going to go to browse all material and type in printable, and then printable iron-on comes up. You can see the selection for dark and light are there. I'm going to select dark because that's what I'm using. Press done. I'm going to use default pressure. And then if you want to switch it back to this camera, that'll be great. We're going to just load.
Look at the little sloth.
Look how cute. Super cute. And you guys, look at this. Well, hold on, let me get that bubble out.
And also, don't start freaking out when you look at adorable.
That's what I was going to show you.
Oh,
look at this.
Perfect.
It's super, like, it looks blurry. It looks messed up. It looks ugly. That's because we put bleed on for when we printed, so that when it cuts out, it will look precise.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to tell you guys, I had to actually calibrate our machine right before this live. That's why we were a couple minutes late.
Yep.
So if you guys are using Print and Cut specifically, make sure your machine is calibrated. I can show you guys where to go to do that in just a second. Actually, while this cuts out, I don't mind to do that. But yeah, if it's not calibrated properly, it will like cut off part of the image. So like this down here might have its black outline, but up here it might cut it off. Or vice versa. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the maker, and we're gonna switch on back over so I can show you guys. Actually, I can't show you while I'm cutting.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm thinking.
But Becca, we both thought we could. I'm gonna switch it to you.
Do not know what I was thinking. I'll show you guys in just a second. If you haven't calibrated before, there are actually several different options for calibration. You can calibrate specific, and it'll show you in just a second. You can calibrate specifically for your knife blade, specifically for your rotary blade, or specifically for Print and Cut. Now, that's just on a maker. I'm not sure about the calibration options for Explorer, like the Air 2. Do you know?
I don't
Rachel?
know. It's
Obviously,
been so long
the
since
knife
I've
blade
crafted
is
on
not
an
really
Air
an
2.
issue. Yeah.
And okay, great question here. Miss Sharon
Ooh,
said,
that is a good question.
Is it an iron-on but not mirrored? So it is an iron-on and it is not mirrored. But listen, it's all about the brand. Every brand is different. I have 2 brands that I love, and one of them you have to mirror and the other you do not. So StarCraft has a really amazing, super impressive heat transfer, printable heat transfer, and theirs you have to mirror, but this one you don't. So listen, you can't just buy one off the shelf and not mirror it. Read the directions on that product. Just be sure you're reading that for sure.
Yeah. There was a question, is there a reason why Becca's using a light mat to cut versus a standard mat? This product specifically is a little bit thinner, so I didn't want to use a standard grit mat and have it like peel, like when I peel it off, like make it roll weird or anything. And this is actually a new light grit mat too, so it holds really good.
New light grit mat, older standard grit mat, they're both the same, you know. So we used to be very religious about just using light grit mats. We've gotten into the habit of using more standard grit, but a good new light grit mat is probably my favorite. We just can't keep them new long enough. The problem. And
fabric grit mat, we have problems with that too.
We do, yeah. But guys, ask all your crafty questions. Ask anything you have about the summits, the pro courses, the membership, whatever you guys want to know about. And I know I have missed some other questions not related to the sales or this particular craft, just because we're so busy. So feel free.
There are lots of comments. I love them.
Yeah, feel free to ask those again, and we'll try and get to them again. I love to answer all of them.
Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, we touched it at the beginning of the segment. We have so much of our awesome courses, membership, everything is on sale. Literally everything is on sale. It's so crazy. Our year membership, which is the best value of our memberships, we also offer monthly, 6-month, but our year membership is definitely the best value. You get every single thing that we have to offer with our year membership, and it is $20 off. I don't know, how long is that sale?
I don't know.
I have no idea. So take advantage of it before it's gone. We didn't even have a limit on that. Hopefully today is not the last day. I don't know.
Hopefully not.
Anyway, the coupon code for that is MAKE, M-A-K-E. And then we also have sales on our Pro 2 or Pro 1 and Pro 2 courses. We launched Pro 2 yesterday. It is amazing. It still has like warm, fuzzy, wonderful, fond feelings in my heart about it. Great projects. Each of those, if you want to buy them separately, which I wouldn't because you need all of them. But if you wanted to buy them separately, the coupon code for that is PRO2020. If you want to buy them together, you get $50 off that bundle, and you don't need a coupon code. And then we do have our summit, which is coming up in March, and it is $20 off as well using coupon code PASSPORT2020. So guys, take advantage of those. They are fantastic value, and you get to craft more with us. So it's like a win-win.
Who doesn't want to craft more with us?
Absolutely. Okay, so let's switch back over to the Design Space camera, and I'm going to show them really quickly how to calibrate. Let's dismiss this.
And guys, again, this is new, fun, printable iron-on for dark fabrics. This is for you, Miss Tarita.
Okay, so let's cancel out of this. We are using the desktop version of Design Space right now. This is not web browser version of Design Space.
I'm sure it's shocking.
Can you guys tell a difference?
No.
Not at all. It is so, like, other than the fact that the top of it says Cricut Design Space version 5.3.25 because it's a beta version, like, there's no difference at all.
Nope.
It's amazing. I just did a video today actually about changing over, answering any questions that you might have about it.
Yeah, we're going to get that one up for you guys ASAP. That one is going to be for you guys for all your questions and things like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so if like calibrating your machine with Cricut Design Space for desktop is the same as the web browser as of right now. So you go into the top left right here where it has these little lines, your menu, and you press that, and then you go down here where it says calibration and you push that. And then you would select whichever option you need to calibrate with. So your rotary blade, your knife blade, or for print and cuts. If I do print and cut, then it prints. You do have to have a printer to calibrate for print and cut. I don't know about rotary knife blade. Do you know, Rachel?
I don't know.
Does it print a sheet as well?
I don't think so. I think it just cuts something. I don't know what it...
Okay. I actually need to look at that. I'm sorry, guys. I don't actually know the answer to that. Anyway, so it prints out a sheet. I don't really have one with me that has all different kinds of lines and like a square on it, and it cuts the lines and the square, and it asks you, is this line on the square, or is it on this specific line, like the cut line? And so you just answer questions back and forth based off of those cuts that it makes on the printed paper, and it calibrates your machine. It's pretty amazing. You guys have to do it, especially if you are into print and cuts. Okay, so we can go back over to our overhead camera, Rachel. We are finished cutting.
That was quick.
It was quick.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Knoxville, Illinois. Wes, I was so excited thinking you were so close to us in Knoxville, Tennessee. No, Wes is in snowy Knoxville, Illinois today.
Okay. So this is super easy to weed, guys. I am going to leave it on my mat, but it comes up really, it's a thin material. So I just gently, you don't have to be super gentle, but gently pull up all of the extra that I don't need. Of course, I'm sticking to my mat over there.
And Miss Marianne, you do not have to calibrate every time you do a print and cut. I think what we're trying to say is that it's good to do it right now if you haven't in a while.
Yeah, or if you've never done print and cut.
Yeah, and you'll definitely notice if it needs a calibration. It will not start cutting right. It'll start cutting off pieces you don't want it to cut off and things like that. So that's when you kind of know, okay, I think I might need to calibrate my machine here.
So, guys, fun story. I'm having a little problem here. My machine did not cut everything like I wanted it to. So troubleshooting, I'm going to teach you guys how to troubleshoot that. You can see this is attached and it shouldn't be. That should be coming right up. So I'm going to take my precision knife here and just go in and gently make those cuts that my machine did not make very nicely. We might forgive the machine. We will see. That's interesting. It kind of ate some spots right here.
Uh-oh.
Do you see that, Rachel?
Guys, here's the problem with Maker's Gonna Learn. Here's the problem with what we do.
It's live.
No, it's not that it's live. I'm talking about the machine and everything. We craft so much that after we put a brand new blade in and we have to do less pressure and babysit it and make sure it's okay.
Yeah.
By the time we get it where we want to, it needs another flipping blade. And then we do it all over again just because of how often that we craft.
This definitely I think it needs a new blade, Rachel, because it's sort of...
Yeah, I think it does too, but Becca, it's like we just quit complaining about the new blade.
We actually, was it last week we talked about putting the date on our blades just because we're curious?
I think we should. I think we should start writing it down, like which maker has a fresh blade and which doesn't, and which, that's what.
Yeah, there's a couple of spots that it just didn't cut, so that's okay. We're gonna go in and we're gonna make it happen. Give me just a minute here.
Take your time, Becca. We're here for you. watch you craft it up.
So did anybody ever answer about what projects they've been making?
Nobody's
making projects. What is wrong with you
unless
people?
I can't read, which I'm in a bad business if I can't read. But listen, y'all let me know if you're making projects from the Pro 2 course, or if you think you know which one you want to make first, which one you think is going to be your favorite. Let me know, because that Pro 2 course, guys, that was challenging to us. We were so excited to make them. We are so proud of them. We hope that you all enjoy them.
Maybe they're waiting until the weekend. They're gonna craft all weekend.
Maybe.
I don't know.
And where did we get this shirt? I think it's from Hobby Lobby, Becca.
It is Hobby Lobby. Guys, this is Creations of Grace. So it was $5.99. Of course, we got it on sale. Like, this shirt is cheap, guys. Fallon's wearing it to Valentine's Day at her preschool, and if she messes it up, I don't care, because it was like $3.50. Very economical.
Super cheap. Super cheap. Tracy, I bought the Pro 2 about 20 minutes ago. Amazing, Tracy. You are not going to regret it. You're going to absolutely love it. And Diane said, Rachel, I'm partway through the olive garland.
Ooh.
Diana, I think that's a good starter one.
Yes.
Because it's enough to get your, to dip your toes in and see what you can do. But it's not one of the super technical hard ones.
That was one of my favorite too, though, Rachel. Like, when I was
beautiful.
photographing them, like, I took them all to my house to photograph while I think Rachel and Tanner were videoing one day. And it almost didn't come back to the studio with me because I loved it so much.
You're welcome to take it home, Becca.
I loved it. One of the wooden triangles did not make it back.
It might have just kind of wanted to stay at Becca's house.
Then Tanner and Courtney came to my house Sunday, and I was like, yeah, that didn't make it. But that just speaks volumes about the products that we made for you guys. Like, we love them so much that we're actually using them. So obviously we want you guys to love them like we do. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I want to just show you so that you're informed like I am. You can see it has sort of come up in places where our knife, our blade, I think it just is sort of chewing it, like pulling along instead of cutting through. So that is one reason why it's so important to keep a good fresh blade on your machine. We will be changing ours as soon as this is over.
And Sin, we were just singing your praises
about
the amazing resource guide. Hello, Sin. She says, everyone should get the Pro 2 course. I'm telling you, the projects and tips are amazing.
Yes!
You worked so hard on it. It's amazing.
Yeah, Sin, have you even slept in like a week?
Yeah,
I want to know that.
And Sin, I see you working on like Sundays. I'm like, Sin is just going hard for this team.
She is devoted.
She is
to you MGLers.
Mm-hmm.
MGLers.
And Bandit said, 1 hour ago, just opened our first Cricut maker. My wife is super pumped.
Oh,
love
my
the
gosh.
content, very helpful.
So do you have our Makers Gonna Learn membership yet?
Well,
I would like to know that.
You gotta have it. You gotta have it.
That's the second step. First step is opening your maker. Second step is getting the membership. Third step is
crafting till you pass out.
No. That's
No?
not my third step.
No, what? What?
This is my third step.
Oh, okay. I see what Becca's doing.
Yeah, Cricut printable guide. I swear by it.
It's a good one.
Guys, amazing. I actually sort of broke ours a minute ago.
Listen,
so I'm
I
gonna
have to fix
this.
that thing every other week. It's fine.
Guys, literally just opened this up right before so that I could remember what temperature to do this at. We still use this.
Yeah.
Like, we use this all the time.
We do.
So this is the Easy Press temperature chart guide, and literally was just using it. You guys are gonna love this thing. Anyway, if you don't have it, and you are a member and you don't know where it is under. You have to be logged into the website, and then you go to dashboard, and it's under resources under your dashboard. Definitely go find that. And the other resource guides. There's so many amazing resource guides under there.
Oh, yeah.
That are free to members. All members.
All members get them.
Okay.
Okay, and then number 4 is craft till you pass out?
Yeah. I like that.
Okay.
I like it.
Just making sure.
5 is get another part-time job or a full-time job because you have to support your crafting habit.
Or with your yearly membership, you can take advantage of the How to Build a Business Through Die Cutting
Yes,
course
and make that your part-time job or full-time
just
job.
make money doing what you love.
That's what I did. I quit my job and came here.
It's true, she did.
And now I craft 24/7.
It's true, she does.
Dream job. But Rachel makes it a dream job.
Oh, you hush, Becca. What do you want from me? What is it?
Stop. I do love everybody that I work with, seriously.
It's amazing.
I've never worked at a place where, like, I actually wanted to hang out with the people outside of work. Like, you know, go do things and text them and everything. So
Yeah.
it's really fun to have, you know, that friendship and the love and the support and the community that we have.
Becca, this isn't like a lot of other jobs. This is
That's
you,
true.
You just entered a family. Now you can't get out of it. I'm sorry, but you're stuck forever.
I love it.
Forever
I love
and ever.
it. Okay, so we do have this, if you haven't heard before, if you're just tuning in, this is from 651. It is a heat transfer mask. It does have this paper on the back that we have to peel off, if I can get it off. Let me get a weeding tool here. So we're going to pull that off. It comes in a roll. Do you know what? You know how big those rolls are, Rachel?
Again, I think it's just like everything else, which is amazing at 651 Vinyl. You can order as much or as little as you want.
Okay.
Yep.
What is there anything else that you would use this particular product for?
You can use it for that, for like the printable, or you can use it for the patterned.
Okay.
So if you guys have maker material boxes or you have patterned HTV, it doesn't have a backer sheet, and this is what you use for it. Yep.
Okay. So I'm just putting that on there. This is my transfer sheet, so it's going to act like a transfer sheet. I'm going to get a scraper and burnish this, just so that it sticks really nicely to it.
And yes, Sin is coming to meet us next week.
Next week we get
She's
to
going
meet
from
Sin.
Canada.
You haven't met her before, Rachel.
No, I have
right?
not.
Yeah.
I've never met Sin.
Super excited, guys. It's going to be fun.
It is going to be
You
fun.
know, we want to get her to craft for you all.
We do.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
I don't think we've ever
Not to
really
put
told
Sin
that.
on the spot or anything,
Well,
but...
Sin has a Cricut.
Right.
She's got one.
Sin is not just our customer service.
No,
Wow.
she's crafty.
Great. Yeah.
She's
Anyway,
crafty.
I just burnished that for forever. But guys, you can't over burnish. So burnish, burnish, burnish. Now what I'm going to do is flip this. Let gravity help me out here. And I'm going to pull it from my mat. So you can see how it's sticking pretty well. And even then it rolled on me, which is not the end of the world. But had I used a standard grit mat, it would have been even more difficult to pull off. So I have my 9x9 Easy Press here, and I'm going to go ahead and preheat that to 340. And the only reason I know that is because I looked at my Cricut guide over here just a minute ago.
And Miss Paris, HTV already has some transferred sheet, so do not use this on regular HTV. It already has got
Yeah,
one.
you don't need it.
Nope.
That's one reason I think it's more expensive, because it already has the transfer sheet.
It totally is
Yeah.
why. Yeah. And I love that, you know. I'm totally fine with that.
Okay, so while that heats up, I am going to get my Easy Press mat out over here. Let me clean up a little bit. I got lots going on right here. Move this over. Sorry, guys. It's a little crazy. And I'm going to spread my shirt out. And you can see it has some wrinkles in it, so I want to get rid of those wrinkles. And while my Easy Press is heating up, I can go ahead and kind of use it as an iron to get those wrinkles out. You don't want it wrinkled, because if it's wrinkled and you put your heat transfer vinyl on top of a wrinkle, it will not lay right. It's going to want to peel because of that. So make sure that you have it nice and wrinkle-free and lint-free. So we actually have a lint roller in our tub of infusible
ink stuff. Yeah. The name escaped me as well.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
And Paris, no, you cannot use this with regular vinyl either. This is only for products that are heated. This is only for printable HTV or printable, or like the pattern HTV. This is not for vinyl. This is not for regular HTV. That has its own regular HTV, and then vinyl needs a completely a different type of transfer.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to peel this backing off of my transfer. I am not going to lie, I was a little nervous about that just because of the way that it cut. But this heat transfer mask did its job and made it stay in place, so that's really nice. So now I'm just going to place this on my shirt. And I can't really see it, so let me hold it up just a little bit. I don't love the placement of that. Am I the only one who like lifts things and places it down a million times?
No, there are other people with OCD, Beck. It's a very common illness.
My
At least you know that transfer is good and sticky.
Yeah, for real, guys. That's true. It's not going to move around on you, which is nice. Especially if you're using like the mini
baby.
Yeah, the baby. Guys, I'm curious. Does everybody know the names of our Easy Presses?
Oh, I would love
I want to know who knows the name of all of our Easy Press. So the little one, the 9x9, the 6x what?
We have 6x7.
Yeah.
9x9, 10x12. And of course the mini, and then the first generation blue one we also have named. All of our Easy Presses have names. I want to see who can name our Easy Presses.
I can't, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I can't name them all.
Who knows them?
I'll make my own names up for them.
Oh, Becca could. Yeah, she could do that.
So guys, I went ahead and cut off that extra so that when I'm trying to place it, I'm not fighting that extra too. Just a little tip and trick. You're fighting so many other things. You don't need the extra hassle.
Beck,
Okay.
you have other people saying they're OCD too.
Oh, good. Yeah. I'm not alone. That makes me feel better.
You're not alone.
She's still crooked.
Here she goes. Here she goes.
She's still crooked. You're not helping me, Rachel.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I want to be one of those like down and done type people.
No, but see, that's how you take a project from beginner to pro, Becca.
Now it's too far to the left, but we're gonna go with it, guys. We're gonna go with it.
Becca, you can make it perfect.
It's okay.
No one is gonna be mad at you.
It's okay.
You only live once, Becca.
Okay.
YOLO.
Do you want me to move it, Rachel? Would that
Sure.
make you feel better?
Yes, I think it'll make you feel
I think
better.
you're feeding my addiction.
Oh no, am I an enabler?
Let me move it back just a little bit. Guys, this table that we work on is so high, it's hard to see. That's why a lot of times, like if Rachel's doing a project or if I'm doing a project, then we'll be like, hey, look at that overhead camera and tell me. You guys have like a better view of it than we do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You guys are nailing the names.
Are they really?
Yes, Becca.
This is his Big Bertha.
It's Big Papa Paxton. You were so close. Big Papa is the 10x12. Peanut is the teeny tiny one. Our 9x9 that Becca's using's name is Minnie. And then the 6x7's name is Stella. And then the blue first generation's name is Tony.
Tony?
Tony.
Where did we get that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I love it. I love that Sin is also asking me where my measuring tape is.
She got it.
Thank
got
you.
it.
Got it. Okay. Guys, I'm so sorry. That was a massive tangent.
Becca says, I love watching Sin says, I love watching Becca's project. She almost always breaks out the measuring tape.
It's true. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what they say. Measure.
Yeah, measure, class cut one.
Okay, so if we did a little test, and when I don't know if it was just us or if it's this product in general or what, but when we used this transfer, the heat transfer mask, and put our Easy Press right on top of it, it did not do so well.
No, we gotta have a protective layer.
Yeah, it melted to the bottom of the Easy Press actually. So you do need a protective layer. This is Cricut's Iron-on Protective Matte. I don't know what the actual terms are. I think that's actually pretty close. But it's just like a Teflon sheet. So you guys can get that from Amazon for like $2 something, I think. Honestly, it's pretty cheap.
It's cheap for the Teflon
Yeah,
sheet,
so
sure.
make sure you have that. Because you don't want to stick. It's annoying. Okay. We are ready to Easy Press. I think this is actually the side. Yeah, we're good. We're not going to have to move around. So I've put it on here. I'm doing it for 40 seconds. Rachel, do you do 40 seconds or do you do 30?
On printable, I don't know. I guess 40?
So I think this is like a common question. Originally, it was... What, you would preheat for 5, you would do it for 30 on the front, 15 on the back, or whatever. And now they're saying don't even do it on the back, right?
There's a big old process. No, well, so it's like if you're a perfectionist and you want to like cross all your T's and dot all your I's, you can flip it over and do the back, but it's not necessary.
Okay.
Like it's not.
Anyway, so I just kind of split it down the middle and did 40 and don't do the back.
Becca, that sounds great to me.
This is warm, guys, because it just had 340 degrees on it. So please be careful when you're pulling that up.
And Judy, that is for infusible ink, not printable. But good practice to be in the mind.
Ooh, for real, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to let this cool just a little bit before I peel it up. We'll fan it a little bit.
Guys, get your Pro 1 and 2 bundle if you don't have.
Get them, yes.
If you don't
$50
have either
off.
of them, if you don't have either of them, get both. If you have the one, get the two. If you have the two, get the one. We have links for all of them because you need them. We just launched it yesterday, and they're incredible.
Yeah. Does anybody want to see the projects that we did in Pro 2? Has anyone not seen them that wants to see them?
Let us know.
I'm curious.
I think we have a couple.
Okay, so it is cool-ish. I'm going to gently peel this up just so that I say this every single time. If a little bit of it has not adhered, I can put this sheet back down and then just hit it for, how long do you normally hit it? Just to, like 10 seconds?
I would do it for like 10 to 15 seconds if it hasn't. Look at that, Becca.
Yeah, it's actually doing really good. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
There we go, guys. How fun is this? So fun. And now we're going to finish it off with some trim. Guys, we have not had our Lynn Lily glue gun. And now I have it. And I'm so excited. We literally got this, like 10 minutes before this live?
Yes.
I ripped it open and I was like, yeah. We had to get a new one.
We have 3 now.
We have 3 now. Yeah. We don't share well, so we all had to get one.
True. We were all fighting over this one. We have other glue guns, but none compare.
It's true. None of them compare. And when we first got this, we were like, well, it can't be that much different. It's just a glue gun, but we love her.
Yeah, we do.
We love her. So it's cordless, or you can take the cord out of the base and put it right into it. Is it 2 minutes of glue time right now?
2 minutes of glue time before. But see, that doesn't sound like a lot, but you're constantly putting it back on its face.
Oh,
you know?
Absolutely. Okay. So we have this adorable trim that we got from Hobby Lobby. It is our Hot Pink Merchant 41. This is the brand of stuff that Courtney got me for the Dreamcatcher that I did.
I don't doubt it.
This stuff, they make really cute trim, guys. Hobby Lobby, adorable. It's 3 yards, $2.99 is the sticker price on it, so I'm sure she got that on sale.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is start in a seam at the bottom of the sleeve. Now, guys, I do want to point out, for the sake of this live, I would normally sew this on. I'm a sewist. I would normally sew it on just because it will stay longer. If for the sake of this, we're gonna hot glue it on because that's quick and easy and it gives you guys an idea on how to do it. Here's another option. This is called flexible stretchable fabric glue, and it allows you, especially with it being a shirt and on the sleeves, it allows some give in the shirt so that wearing it is more comfortable. It does take a little bit of time to dry, so that's why I'm not using it today on the live. But there you go. There's a little bit of a tip trick if you don't want to use hot glue, which on a shirt like this that your kid might wear 1 or 2 times, I think hot glue is totally fine. So we are just going to kind of follow the seam here because if we do that, it'll make it straight and easy. Just add a little bit of glue. Oh, Rachel, let's talk about these.
Yeah.
These fantastic long glue sticks. That was one of our complaints, was that we were always going through the little glue sticks, and we got hooked up with these long glue sticks. So if you guys have not used them before, totally amazing. Get them.
And guys, the washing instructions, a lot of people have asked me about them. They are different for a lot of brands, so do not come at me if they don't work if you don't have this New Fun brand. But for New Fun, of course, with the shirts, make sure that you pre-wash them before if they have any cotton in there. Wash it on cold water with the shirt inside out. Air dry on no heat, or just air dry on no heat. Air dry or tumble dry on no heat in your dryer. There you go. And wait 24 hours before washing. 24 hours.
Good pointers, right?
But just read the instructions because they say all that too. So either or.
But yeah, definitely, like, if you're using a 100% cotton shirt, definitely wash it beforehand so there's no shrinkage. Because if your shirt shrinks, your vinyl's not going to, and you're going to end up with a puckered mess of a shirt.
We don't want that mess.
We don't want that.
No, we don't.
I love that we both said that at the same time.
Yeah, we don't. Because we know, Becca. We don't
do.
want that. This trim is so cute.
I love it. So fun.
It's like it adds that factor, you know.
Somewhere I had scissors. What did I do with them? Oh, found them. See, I even tried to clean up my area, and it's still tripping me up.
Becca, how happy are you to have your Lynn Lily?
Oh my gosh, it feels like I'm complete again.
And
it's so funny, guys, because I have made so many projects in the last week that I needed it. And I've been suffering without her. I feel like I should redo them all.
Redo none of the
all
projects
the
are
projects
sufficient unless used with Lynn Lily. I love it.
I mean, how many times have I complained, Rachel? First of all, one reason that I complain is that the nozzle on the other ones that we use is bigger, which puts out a lot more glue, but like,
it's not as precise. I would rather have precision than quantity.
Yeah, well, but I'm heavy-handed with glue anyway, so then it takes forever to dry.
Yeah.
And that's no fun.
Yeah. Lynn Lily is just the way to go. You gotta have it.
And she cute.
And she cute. She cute. Look at her. She cute.
So fun. Blakey's upstairs. I think he's cleaning for Sin's arrival.
I think he fell.
Sin, you better believe this place is like Blake's gonna have it nice for you when you get here.
Oh, and someone asked a question on the blooper video. It was hilarious. Tanner mentioned something about Blake. Blake finding something in Tanner's bed, and someone said, "Why in the world was Blake in Tanner's bed?" It's because Blake cleans Tanner's house for a little bit extra cash. So Blake cleans the place. That's hysterical, though. When I saw that question, I was like, "How am I supposed to answer that? What?"
I need to watch it again, guys. I feel like that's something that I could watch every single. I need to watch it when I go to bed at night, just to put me in a really good mood.
It's funny,
guys. Seriously, I work with the funniest people in the world. They make me so happy.
I'm gonna try and do better at writing down in a big Google Doc all of the funny moments from videos, so that when Joe goes to make the one for 2020, it'll probably be like 2 hours long.
I think they would watch it.
They would watch it. And guys, if you see the camera shaking, it's because Blakey's a little heavy-footed upstairs. I think he's trying to do his best, but the camera is attached to the ceiling, so if you walk it all upstairs, it'll shake on you.
Guys, I just want to point out this. I've mangled this because I have these crummy scissors that we cut everything with instead of fabric scissors. So make sure you have fabric scissors when you're doing that. It does make a difference. But we made it look better. She cute. We got it. Look how fun.
Look at her. I love that.
Do you guys have any questions about Print and Cut? Do we feel comfortable about it?
I feel comfortable.
Do you guys? I know you're good with it.
I feel good.
You're good with it. I love Print and Cut. I love it. It's like it's so versatile.
Yeah, and this Printable Iron-on too, it's a very easy brand to work with. Some of them are a little more complicated, like the StarCraft one. That is an advanced printable HTV, but this printable HTV is very user friendly. It's a good one. So
you do have to have a inkjet printer for this, right?
Yes,
I didn't even point that out.
Correct.
Has to be inkjet, can't be laser. Wanted to point that out.
Yes. They have asked some good questions.
Okay.
This round. Definitely ask some more, guys.
Since that I might have grabbed a screenshot of Tanner wearing the felt crown yesterday. You know what? He just needs to model the whole thing. Forget Fallon. Tanner needs to be our crown model.
That would be so funny.
It would be hilarious.
He'd do it. Somebody asked him to put it on. He totally did it. I was like, sure, whatever.
How adorable. I love it. So wrapping it up, we're finished with this project. It was super quick, other than the fact that we had to make a couple of extra cuts, but that's okay. Yeah, we're wrapping this up. We're just going to leave you guys with those coupon codes that we had again. I didn't really push our membership much today because, guys, I'm so excited about our pro course. And I really want you guys, if you haven't looked at it, take a look at it. Well, actually, Rachel, if we have a minute, we can go over and kind of scroll through some of our projects from the Pro 2 course.
Sure.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it.
I think we have a couple on our little guy here.
Okay.
Just a couple.
You
We
can scroll us.
We got enough. We got enough.
Got it. Do I have my mouse or do you have my mouse?
I gave you your mouse. It's right here.
Thank you.
Anytime. Gotta have that.
Oh, you know what, guys? It helps if you turn said mouse on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so we have this awesome Introduction to Sublimation course that Tanner did. It's hysterical. Yesterday were like, what all can we sublimate?
We were looking for things. We were like, we gotta sublimate something else. What can we sublimate?
I think we're gonna try a bunch of stuff anyway. Like, even if it's not like
and that way
kosher to do it.
Yeah, and that way if it works, then we can tell you guys about it. And if it doesn't, then we can tell you guys about it. You know, either way, it's a win-win.
Lesson 2, oh my gosh, this super fun project. We made this keychain and then we made a super cute pair of earrings as well. But this is a super fun project for even kids. I love it. I gave you guys some tips and tricks on how to adapt it for them. Of course, you can use Design Space and kind of just use any print and cut file that you wanted to as well. Also, we had our Party A to Z with your Cricut. So this just gives you, we have a couple of different party themes in Maker's Gonna Learn. Our unicorn is not the only one that we have. We do have some boy ones and a couple of other girl ones actually. But we went through everything in this party, guys. We did a birthday banner. We did water bottle wrappers. We did cupcake wrappers. We did cupcake toppers. We did, you can see here, these gift bag toppers. I feel like we did other things. Party hats. So many things to customize an awesome birthday party for your kids. Super cute. It'll save you tons of money too.
And Susan wanted to say about the sublimation. Do you have a sublimation printer? So Susan, in that course, we teach you how to turn your printer into a sublimation printer. It just has to be inkjet, but we teach you all that. We tell you everything you need to know.
And guys, it's so affordable.
It is so affordable.
I honestly, I thought it was going to be expensive. It is so affordable.
It is.
And the printer that we used is actually the only reason that we chose it. And I don't know if they go over it or not. You guys go over what printer it is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. The only reason we chose it is because it did larger paper. You can use larger paper.
Yeah.
So there was one that was like half the price that did regular 8.5 by 11. So it's super affordable for you guys to do. We did our ultimate guide to larger than matte project. It's a super cute project that Tanner did.
This is not the project.
No, this is not the project.
This is a filler image.
Why did we not put the project?
Who knows?
Interesting. Anyway, it is adorable. One of Tanner's friends got engaged, and so we did this awesome, we being Tanner, project.
It's like a gigantic canvas fabric, beautiful.
Yeah, to aid in the engagement proposal. So cute.
Use some fonts in there. Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, fonts. For sure. And it was one of our new fonts, guys. One of the fonts that was released yesterday. Yearly members have access to those for sure. Okay, so lesson 5 is how to offset images. So we have this awesome layered look. This is not a print and cut, guys. This one that says together we have it all. It's not a print and cut. It's 2 layers. And we teach you guys how to do that. So we have so many other things here. My favorite project that I did was a print and cut, and it was a customized embroidery hoop. It had a home on it. It was super adorable.
That project is ridiculous.
So fun. And then I did a felt flower crown that I loved. And Rachel loved her, what did you love? You loved your larger than matte blanket, right? Your milestone blanket?
I loved my milestone blanket. I loved the custom wedding invitation.
Oh yes, oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
And we did like this beautiful thing inside the envelopes. We got out the foil quill. We did so much, guys, and you guys really need to level up your crafting. We have 2 courses, Pro 1 and Pro 2. You guys can get the bundle or you can just get Pro 2. Now, Pro 1 is not like Pro 2 is not better than Pro 1. They're both pro level courses, but they are like the same types of product. Well, not the same. What am I trying to say, Becca? Like they're not harder than the other ones.
Yeah, the skill level is not different.
But they're completely different products. We wanted to really broaden out the projects for you guys.
And so, guys, right here it says bundle Pro 1 and Pro 2 courses for even more value and save $5. That is a blooper. It's actually $50. You don't need a coupon code to do that. So if you get both of them, then you automatically just get it for $3.94, which is a fantastic value. If you want just one or the other, you can use code PRO2020 to get $20 off. But yeah, do you guys have any questions about their Pro course before we head on out here and celebrate our weekend?
What are all the things? They need to be asking them.
What are all the things that you use for all this project? Do you mean like the supply lists or what?
I don't know.
If they mean supply lists, we have with these projects, or with the Pro 2 course, we have a resource guide that has every single supply that we use, guys. We link them for you even so that it is super easy to click on and purchase yourself. We even like shopped around to get you the best prices too.
We did. We tried to look for good deals. And Megan, was there a resource guide for Pro 1 like there is for Pro 2? There was not. There was a, what's it called, like the ebook version.
Yeah.
But there was not the amazing resource guide that you get in the Pro 2 course. That's why Pro 2 is a little bit more expensive, because it's a little bit fancy. You guys get a little bit more goodness in there. And Barbara, I don't know what you mean by can you use parchment paper with which project, my dear?
Are you talking about probably over this print and cut instead of the Teflon? You know what, Barbara? You might be able to. I actually didn't try it. But I am willing to do that and give you my results later on.
Tarita wants to know the supplies you use for today's project. I'll switch you back over to you. Okay. You can tell her.
So we had these fun little shirts that we got from Hobby Lobby. It was $5.99. I already forgot what I told you. $5.99. It was on discount. I think it's 30% off all the time.
Yeah, which is great.
So we had that little shirt. We had our trim, our decorative trim for the arms, and then this new fun. It's called dark fabric transfer paper, but that's misleading to me.
I think it is too. I just call it printable iron-on.
It's printable iron-on.
You don't need to be so confused with the wording.
Right. New fun printable iron-on for dark fabrics. We get ours from Amazon. We haven't looked. You might be able to get it other places, but it's super affordable when you buy it in larger increments even. And then I had this Teflon sheet too. Other than that, like hot glue. That was our supply list for the day.
And Isabel, no, we did not buy the glue gun on Amazon. This is the Lynn Lilly hot glue gun. You guys can just Google Lynn Lilly hot glue gun, and the link will show up for you. I don't know the brand. I just know it's Lynn Lilly's.
It's
Surebonder. Okay, yeah. Surebonder.
Yeah.
There we go. It's $20.
Which is a very reputable. I mean, I can't tell you another brand. I mean, I know there are other brands. Don't get me wrong, but Surebonder is like the number one.
It's a good one. Glue gun brand.
That comes to my head when I think about glue guns. So yeah, it's a good one. She's a good one. Won't it come off with washing? Yes. It probably. Well, you know what? If you're washing it in cold water, I don't.
We're talking about the hot glue, correct?
Yeah. I don't dry any of my clothes, like my kids' clothes. I'll dry like their pajamas and underwear and stuff like that. But like a shirt like this, I don't dry just because I like the color to be maintained, and I'm a little OCD when it comes to things like that.
No.
So if I'm washing it in cold and just hanging it up, it's not going to come off. I don't think.
Right. Yeah. But if you tumble that in the dryer for a while.
Oh, it sure will. Yeah, it'll heat back up and it'll probably come right off. That's why I gave this flexible, stretchable fabric glue option. Me personally, if I were making this in my craft room at home, I would sew this on. But I know a lot of you guys don't like to sew. Rachel.
Or can't sew.
Or can't sew. Yeah.
I can't sew.
Yeah, so for the sake of this live, that's why I hot glued it.
Yeah.
If I were going to use a glue, if I weren't going to sew and was going to use a glue for me at home, I would use this flexible, stretchable fabric glue. Good question. What's the price range for the? Oh, you already said that. Sorry, it's
And
$20.
$20, and I just answered Sweet Kathy. We can say it verbally. It was just better to type it for her. But the printer we use and love is our Canon TS8120.
It's a good printer, guys, and it's not expensive. It's
less
under
than
$100.
$100. The ink cartridges are relatively cheap if you get them at the right spot.
And they last a long time. Have we changed ours since I've been here?
No.
No, I've been here since November, and we use it all the time.
We use it very often.
We haven't had to change it, so I feel like it uses
minimal.
Minimal ink usage.
And they come in white, black, and red, so it's got like it covers all the bases for you there. It's a good little printer. Yeah. It's a good printer.
Is that it? I don't think.
Becca, that's it. I don't see anything.
Perfect. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us for this fun project and hearing all about our Pro 2 course. You're probably going to hear about it for a little bit because we're just so excited about it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you have purchased Pro 2, get to crafting this weekend. I really, honest to goodness, want to see what you're making. Tag me on Facebook, Becca Myers Oaks. You can find me on Facebook. Tag me in our group so that I can see what you've done. I would love to see that. Have a great weekend. We will see you Monday. I think Rachel is going to be crafting with you guys Monday, right?
Absolutely.
Yep. So look forward to that. Have a great weekend. See you guys later.